If you can learn to listen to those sounds.
You can save yourself so much trouble down the line.
So let's dive into some of the specific sounds the article talks about.
All right, let's do it.
What's one that really jumps out at you?
Well, the one that everyone knows about is grinding when you brake.
Oh yeah, that's never a good sign.
But the article goes deeper. It explains that the grinding is actually the metal backing plate of the brake pad.
So it's metal on metal.
Metal on metal contacting the rotor, which is really bad news.
And that's a sign you need new brake pads like yesterday.
Right. And it can get expensive if you let it go too long.
I'm sure I can only imagine what a mechanic would charge for that.
Yeah, it's not just the pads themselves, it's the damage to the rotors and potentially other parts.
So that's one to definitely watch out for. What else is there?
Well, another one that the article mentions is engine noises.
Ooh, yeah.
Particularly knocking sounds.
Now, I feel like a lot of people might dismiss a little rattle.
Oh, for sure. They think, oh, it's just an old car.
But the article explains how that could be rod knock, which sounds terrifying.
It is terrifying.
What is rod knock?
So basically, it means there's excessive wear in the connecting rods that link the pistons to the crankshaft.
I see.
And if you ignore that, it can lead to catastrophic engine failure.
Oh my God.
Like a whole new engine situation.
That sounds incredibly expensive.
It is incredibly expensive, way more than if you had just addressed the knocking sound early on.
So if you hear knocking coming from your engine.
Don't wait, get it checked out.
Okay, good advice.
Mm-hmm.
What about tire noises?
Ah, yes, tire noises. The article talks about how a loud roaring or humming from your tires
I definitely heard that before.
could indicate a problem with your wheel bearings.
And those are important, right?
Absolutely crucial. They keep your wheels spinning smoothly.
So if those go bad,
It could be really dangerous.
like you could lose control of the car.
Exactly, especially at high speeds.
This is making me want to go check my car right now.
It's a good reminder to pay attention to those sounds.
So we've talked about some of the bad sounds.
The scary sounds.
What about the fact that a lot of cars these days are really quiet?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. The article talks about how all the sound dampening and insulation in modern cars
Yeah.
can actually make it harder to hear those early warning signs.
So it's almost like our cars are too quiet.
In a way, yes, it's kind of ironic.
So what can we do about that?
Well, the article suggests taking your car for a spin on different road surfaces.
Okay,
You know, drive on a quiet street, then try a gravel road or even a parking garage.
I see.
The change in sound reflection can make those subtle noises more noticeable.
That's a really good tip. I'm
Yeah,
definitely going to try that.
Yeah, it's a good way to get a better sense of what your car is trying to tell you.
So it sounds like the key takeaway here is that listening to your car is like a free health check.
Exactly. It can alert you to potential issues before they become major problems.
And save you a lot of money in the long run.
Absolutely. And give you peace of mind knowing that your car is safe and reliable.
Totally agree. So next time you're driving, turn down that radio and really listen.
Yeah.
Maybe even grab your owner's manual.
It's amazing how much information is in there.
There's a whole section on troubleshooting weird noises.
There is, and it can be really helpful.
Little time and attention can save you a lot of headaches and maybe even keep you safer on the road.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And you know what else I was thinking?
What's that?
There are all these apps now that can actually listen to your car and tell you what's wrong.
Really? I haven't heard of those.
Yeah, I saw one the other day that you just hold your phone up to the engine
Wow.
and it uses AI to analyze the sounds and give you a diagnosis.
That's incredible. It's amazing how technology is changing everything.
It really is. So even if you're not a car expert,
There are tools out there that can help you.
you don't have to feel helpless anymore.
Empowerment through technology.
Exactly. Well, on that note,
Yeah.
we'll wrap up this deep dive.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
And remember, listen to your car.